Yesterday a new CS2 update changed how the Bowie knife looks like and you can now see both hands in game. So I thought of doing a tier list including the new Bowie and the new Kukri. Starting off with the Ursus knife, I think it has very nice animations and the knife itself doesn't look bad at all. I personally like it a lot and I would put it in low A tier for now, but I might change it later. For the stiletto, I'm not a fan of how it looks, the animations are okay, but it's just a knife that I personally don't like at all, so I think I'll put this one on C tier for now. The bayonet is a tricky one. I love the knife and the animation, but the problem is it gets kinda boring pretty fast, mainly because it only has one animation. But it is a sick knife, it's one of the best ones in the game, so I think I'll put this one on A tier. The Nomad knife is one of those knives I don't love, but I don't dislike either. The animations are cool, the pull-out animation, especially the rare one, is pretty cool, but the knife itself looks kinda boring. I think this one is B tier for me. The M9 bayonet is the easiest pick of this tier list. This one for me is not even a challenge, it is an easy S tier. To me, this is the absolute best knife in the game and it's not even close. It does only have one animation, but I don't really care, I love how it looks and I don't get bored of the animation. I have been using this knife for years and for me it's just perfect. But before we go to the next one, this video was sponsored by SkinsMonkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty CS2 skins for some new shiny ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page and link to SkinsMonkey is in the description. The shadow daggers are just not great, they got a bit better in CS2 as Valve fixed the pull-out glitch animation, but to me they are still pretty bad, so I think I'll put them on D tier. The skeleton is also tricky, it is a Valorant looking knife with Valorant looking animations, but honestly I kinda like it. It is not good enough for A tier though, but I think this one will stay on top of B tier for now. Then the Navaja, and I said the M9 was the easiest pick of the video, but I was wrong, this one is the easiest pick. I'll actually create a new tier for this one. Just use the default knife. Perfect. I think this tier is just perfect. That's how bad this one is. The Falchion knife is my second least favorite knife in the game, but it does have nice animations. Even still, I think to me this one is D tier. The flip knife is actually a very nice one. It doesn't have crazy animations or anything, but it is clean and I like the look. For me this one is B tier. Now the butterfly, this is also an easy one, it has the best animations in the game and I think this one is the second best knife in CS2, obviously this one has to be S tier. For the survival, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually really like it. I like it way more than the stiletto, so I think that I'll place it on B tier. Then we have the karambit, which is kinda hard. I wanna say A tier, but let's be honest, it is the most iconic knife in the game, so I would be doing it wrong for putting it in A tier, it just has to be S tier. Then we have the Talon, which is pretty similar to the Karambit and the price difference between them is huge, but for me they are actually pretty similar, so I think that I'll have this one on A tier. Now the classic knife, I like it, but honestly not that much. It has an idle animation which is cool, but it's not that special. It's either B or C tier for me, so let's go with C tier as we have way too many on B, but overall most people who really like this knife just have nostalgia from Counter-Strike Source, but I do get it. Then the paracord knife, and to me this is just an extremely mid knife, honestly, nothing special about it, I'll just put it on bottom of C tier. And now the Bowie. Before the update I would say C or even D tier easily. I mean, the knife itself looks amazing, I love it, but the fact that you can't see both hands in game was something that really annoyed me. But after the update, this might be an unpopular opinion, but for me it's easily an A tier knife. I just love how it looks, but let me know in the comments where you would put this one. Then the gut knife is kind of an underrated one. It's definitely not D tier, it has a very nice pull-out animation, so I will go with C tier. And then the Huntsman, which is very similar to the gut knife, the animations are basically the same, but it does look better. The problem with these is that the animations get old very fast, so I'll have to put this one on the top of C tier. And lastly, for the new Kukri knife, I didn't like it at first, but it has been growing on me, and I think that this one deserves B tier. And that is it. Let me know what you disagree on. Tier lists are always hard and very controversial as they are very subjective, but I think I like mine. Let me know what you think about it, leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel for daily CS2 content.